We laid down that evening in our clothing of dreams filled with blue. When we woke, we found we were soaked in rivers of red. At first, I thought I'd left the radio on when I heard the whispering come through, but quickly found out it was my better angels. They were gathering round our bed, whispering what to do. It's not over, not by the longest of shots, one of the elders whispered in my ear, and the other one, on the other side of the bed, wiped away the single tear on my face and observed it as if it had a universe in it. Now, one of the tallest and wisest of the entourage took to the foot of the bed, and when he bent his head down, there was a crown that seemed to take life, all its own, moving round his head. At first, he spoke in a whisper, which soon became a rumble. I'm afraid I can't give you any more time to stay in this bed. His eyes pierced my heart when he spoke these words. Remember the diner? Remember the bridge? Remember the segregation, the hate, the fear, the confinement, the pain? Well, if you don't, there are so many others waking this morning who do. Now look at me, as I am not talking to them. I am talking to you. In just a few minutes, you are going to turn on the radio, and you are going to tune into TV. You are going to be getting calls from terrified and heartbroken friends and family. You are going to be tested. You're going to be told how this person did things the wrong way, how that person should have done this thing, how that person never did anything right. They will tell you, had it have been different, had we have done it all differently, this would have never happened. And I am here to tell you, it was going to happen. We have no more time left for all that could have been, as he showed me an hourglass, which was now empty on the top side. Division and fear are the tools of madmen and the lost. You are not lost, none of you. You came here exactly for this day, for this season, and for this reason. I want you to tell your people to rise, start the day anew, rinse the red, put away the blue. We don't want to see either color until you can all learn to blend in. One of the smaller angels, sitting by the window, watching the birds, turned around and smiled, and she said, What do blue and red make? Purple. They make purple. She nodded and clapped her hands. You will wrap yourselves in purple. The babies, the elders, yourselves, all of you. This will be the sign that you're here, and the reason for this season is to finally stop the fighting, stop the pointing, stop the lies, stop the fear, stop the tears, stop the tyranny. If you meet up with a brother or sister who doesn't want to join in, allow them their space, for they have their own road to follow. I want each of you to find your groups, find your people. There is strength in numbers. There is courage in conviction. There is weakness in hatred and fear. Stay away from those. There will be days and nights where you are tired and you wonder if change is even possible anymore. But you see, that's what they're hoping for. Because once you take a human's hope away, you've taken their very soul. And last I heard, your soul is not up for grabs. So, Find your people. Make a plan. Hit the showers. Find your purple. Hit the ground. It's time. It's time to remember what we've long forgotten. There is a lady who stands on an island. She holds a lamp to light our way. Follow it. She's here for a reason, not just a season. There's a gentleman on the steps in D.C. with a beard who is also waiting. There are generations untold who bear the scars, the wars, the tears, the hardest of times. We are here for them and for each other. And with those last words, a little girl walked up to me with a coin in her hands. Little hands which seemed to have been scarred from some type of fire years gone by. I gently took it from her and I kissed her hand. I looked down and I read the coin. I looked up and they had all vanished. The back of the coin read, self-determination, faith, freedom, family, community, equality, social justice. And on the face was emblazoned with the face of Harriet Tubman. Now remember, children, and repeat this to yourself. I am somebody. I have a dream. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Let us begin.